Happy Messy Monday. It is a messy Monday, says my hair. Maybe I should just keep it really messy. Uh, Pressure free is not perfection. Pressure free means no matter what stressors, pressures, challenges come your way, you can stay free of triggering the fight or flight stress response. That's the definition of pressure free. So for those of you who are new to my show, I'm Elle, creator of the Pressure Free Method, an on-the-go stress management method that helps you experience a greater calm, more confidence. You feel more courageous. You step into your true self and you let go of your stressed self. However, there's times and there's situations where we'll trigger the stress response. And when that happens, one of my recovery tools for my clients is to cut yourself a break. We're human, it happens. There's a lot going on in the world right now. And the things that are out of your control are often the things that will cause you to trigger the stress response because you can't control them, especially in a culture where we control so much. So when there's things that are out of your control and you find yourself triggering the stress response, how will you know? Where do you feel tension in your body? If you feel tension somewhere in your body, it's probably a sure sign that you've triggered fight or flight. If there's tension in your shoulders, if you pick your cuticles, that's one of my things. They're in pretty good shape right now. I'll share them because sometimes they're not. That's a sign, it's a clue. If you're clenching your jaw and grinding your teeth all night, if you've got a lot of furrows here, these tensions are clues that something's working on you, something's causing you to trigger fight or flight. And what we do is we trigger these hormones, sets of hormones, that keep us locked in the stress cycle day and night for hours and hours. So that's why you can feel miserable for long periods of time. With pressure free, we crack into that. We get you just a little bit of hope so that you can start to feel that, wow, maybe I can get out of this. Maybe I can turn these feelings around. You hear people to say all the time, be more present, work smarter, not harder. All of these phrases today, like just meditate. Well, how the heck do I do that? Stop stressing so much, just breathe. Sometimes when people say those things to me, I trigger the stress response. I trigger the stress response because I'm like, don't tell me what to do. First of all, don't tell me what to do. That's just definitely a trigger for me. Also, when you're in the stress response already, those things can feel impossible to do. I used to think, okay, take a long breath, and here's my long breath. Well, that must be long, right? It's not even a couple seconds. It's not even a second. That's because when we trigger fight or flight, time warps. We get crazy. I'm being distracted. Look out, I'm being distracted. Time gets crazy. So where was my train of thought? Messy Monday. Cut yourself a break. Definitely cut yourself a break. You don't need to go into fight or flight again and again and again after you've done it once. But you'll be vulnerable. Things will bother you. Sounds will bother you. Interruptions will bother you. Distractions will bother you. And you'll trigger again and again and again. Staying in that loop of releases of chemicals inside your body, hormones, that actually can cause you to feel anxious all day. So I hope this is making sense, that it's really important to give yourself grace, be gentle with yourself. And it's okay that life is messy. Life is messy. People are messy. We expect such perfection. And you can let go of that and just know and trust that in any given moment, you can start to turn it around. You can start to turn around your mess. Clean up a little something today. Cleaned up my dining room table the other day. It was messy. Clean up the desktop on your computer. My friend, I talk to her every Sunday. She cleaned up her desktop this week, and she feels so much better seeing a clean desktop on her computer. So what's a little mess you can pick up and clean today that's just going to give you more clear space, because that will help your mind get a little more clear. And I got a little hairband on here because another little thing you can do. So when you start to feel tension, just look, you can snap it if you want. That's what some psychologists have their clients do or patients do. I just touch things. This is my reminder tool, by the way. It's a reminder tool to be pressure-free all day. I'll see it, I'll look at, that's why I have someone put things around your wrist, bracelet, ring, friendship band, Livestrong band, any of these kinds of things. And when you touch it or see it, it's like, I choose pressure-free. I choose to not be in that mess. So there's a little reminder tool for you that you can use. It's very helpful because like when you're driving, when you're on the computer, you'll see the little reminder tool. Also take sticky notes. Just take sticky notes and you could write, stay pressure free all day, or what words resonate for you? What is it you're aiming for? Do you want to be calmer, more confident, courageous, more composed, have composure in situations instead of blowing your stack? Another one is congruent. You want the inside and outside to match, so you don't have to fake it till you make it. You don't have to fake it till you make it when you're pressure free. The inside and the outside match. You're a whole organism. And you'll connect so much better to other people when you're not in that imposter syndrome, when you're not in comparing yourself to everybody all the time and feeling like you have to fake it to make it. When you are true to your insides, when you have that alignment, people can connect to you so much better. So if you're in sales, that's huge. If any kind of job you do, any customer service that you have in any way in your life, that can be so helpful. Everybody sees through the fake stuff, right? You do. You can tell when someone's faking it to make it. You can also tell it when someone's really genuine. So I hope this is helpful. It's Messy Monday. We're not after perfection. We're after connection, congruency, confident, courageous action. Because when you're stressed out, you usually get pretty stuck or you do things you later regret. And if you have triggered the stress response, cut yourself a break and use a reminder tool to help you, because in the next few minutes or hours, it'll be easy to trigger. So I wish you a great pressure-free Monday.